Now let us see the structure of the carbonyl group. See, carbonyl group is having sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Therefore, it is trigonal planar in structure, and that is why, moreover, this C double bond O is highly polar due to what? Very electronegative oxygen atom, which makes this carbonyl carbon electron deficient. As a result, nucleophilic attack easily takes place on this carbon, and that is why nucleophilic addition reactions are the major characteristic reactions of the carbonyl group compounds. But what is more important to understand now at this stage is that this is a planar molecule. Carbonyl group containing species will be planar, trigonal planar, because this carbon is sp2 hybridized. Now let us see their preparation methods. Now let us see the preparation method of aldehydes and ketones. The first method is by the oxidation of alcohols. This we have done in the chapter of alcohols. We know that primary alcohols like ethanol can be oxidized by using PCC or PDC or Collins, any of these reagents, to the corresponding aldehyde ethanol. And if we have a secondary alcohol like this, which is propane to all, again with the use of PCC, it is oxidized to corresponding ketone here called propanol. So this is how we can use this, and we know that we have done, if we have a tertiary alcohol, we cannot oxidize it by using these mild reagents. We need to use a very strong reagents like K2Cr2O7 or KMnO4 an acidic medium along with heating, which requires breaking of the CC bond. So this is one method by which we can prepare aldehydes and ketones. The second method is by dehydrogenation of alcohols, and we know it's done catalytically. Again, this reaction we have already done in the previous chapter. Like if we have a primary alcohol like ethanol, when it is heated with copper at 300 degrees Celsius, or when we pass the vapors of these alcohols over heated copper at 300 degrees Celsius, they gets oxidized to corresponding aldehyde. The aldehyde formed here is ethanol. And if we have a secondary alcohol like propane to all, when passed through, the vapors of this pass through copper at 300 degrees Celsius, it gets oxidized to ketone called propanol. And we know that tertiary alcohols with copper at 300 degrees Celsius gives alkene. So we are not I'm not writing on this reaction because we have to prepare aldehydes and ketones. And yes, by simple dehydrogenation, catalytic dehydrogenation, we can prepare aldehydes and ketones from primary and secondary alcohols respectively.